Hello, and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the 8th grade concept of writing equations and inequalities. This is standard 8.8a in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 9 of the 2024 released STAAR test. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. All right, so we have a tank and we have a beginning volume right there of 1,060 gallons of water. All right, so I'm just going to draw like a big cylinder here. We're going to call that our tank. All right, so let's say it contains all the way up to 1,060 gallons. All right, so it's all the way full. And then we've got a leak. All right, so let's say we got a little leak down here, and it's going to leak out at 35 gallons per hour. All right, so eventually, right, it's gonna empty out, depending on whether the water level gets to the leak, but that's okay. I don't think we need to calculate that. At the same time, an empty pool is filled with water at a rate of 480 gallons per hour. Okay, so now we've got a random unconnected pool. So let me put that over here. Okay, so the pool is being filled at, what do we have? 480, that's quite a bit, gallons per hour. All right, so which inequality represents all possible values for x, the number of hours that have passed when the tank contains less water than the pool? Okay, so that's going to be important. We want the tank. This is going to go higher and higher and higher. This is going to go lower and lower and lower, right? We want it to be the tank to be less than the pool, because that's what it says right there. That's what we're looking for. We want the tank to be less than the pool. And then the x is going to be the number of hours. All right, so I guess we're using the same x on both sides here, because what we have here is we've got for every x, right? For every hour, 35 gallons are leaking out of the tank. And for every x, for every hour, 480 gallons are being filled up into the pool. So we're going to use that same variable there. And so let's see what we have. Well, the tank is not starting out empty. The pool's going to be easy, right? The pool is just going to be 480. Then we're going to multiply that by x, because 480 every hour, right? So if I wanted to do, right, so if you got 1 hour, it'd be 480. 2 hours would be double that. 3 hours would be triple that, so on and so forth. The tank is a little bit different because it's actually decreasing. Now, what we are doing is we are decreasing at the rate of 35 gallons per hour. So it's 35x less than whatever our starting one is. So our starting is going to be that 1060. All right, so I'm thinking it's going to look like this. We start with 1060, we take away 35x, 35 every hour, and we want that to be less than the pool, which is increasing at 480x, but it's starting at empty. It's starting at 0, and it's moving up. Okay, so let's take a look at our answer choices. So this is wrong in two different ways, because the 35x is increasing rather than decreasing, and it's greater than. This looks good because we're decreasing 35, but it wants us to be greater. Here we go. We're decreasing 35x, and we want it to be less. This is less, but it's increasing, and we want it to decrease. All right, so our answer here is going to be C.